Hi everyone, back with another piggy update for you. As you could probably notice, the CNC cage is looking a lot different today. Unfortunately, I have had to separate the piggies. I got Badger out the other day and I was just checking over him like I've done every night for the past week since Stanley and Badger have been fighting, and he had a lot of red marks all over his back. They looked very painful. The skin was very, very red. There was no way he could have done it by scratching himself, because I've been watching him a lot, haven't seen him scratching much at all, and it was so far on his back, just above where their tail would usually be, if they had a tail obviously, and he had lots of like red marks all over his back. And I had earlier in the day seen Stanley lunging at him again, so unfortunately I think Stanley either bit him or scratched him, I don't know, but blood was drawn. One of the areas was bleeding, so I have had to separate them, unfortunately. So I've taken the CNC cage down off the stand, so it's on the floor. It's still a 5x2 down here, but I've built a new little area up here, which I'll show you more closely in a minute. I'm rotating the piggies at the moment because Monty seems to get along fine with both of them. I'm having Badger downstairs with him for half the day and Stanley upstairs, and then halfway through the day I'm changing and putting Stanley back downstairs with Monty and Badger upstairs. So they're still getting to socialise. Monty's not missing out because I think he's friends with both of them, and it would be cruel to take one of them away from him. So they're having half the day on their own, half the day downstairs with Monty, and I've been doing it for 2 days now and it seems to be going really well. They're not forgetting each other. Like, I thought, oh god, 12 hours, that's a long time, they might, you know, reintroducing them again, they might start fighting, but I've done it for 2 days now and it's gone really smoothly. So Monty and Badger are downstairs at the moment. Badger's been down here all night. I put him down here about 9 o'clock last night, so after they finish their food I'm going to switch them over. Badger's going upstairs for the rest of the day, and Monty and Stanley's going to come downstairs with Monty. So it seems I know it's a bit of a pain, but I want to keep them happy, and it seems to be really good at the moment, so much happier. There's been peace in the cage. There hasn't been any fighting, there hasn't been any, oh god, crying out from Badger, poor little boy. But it wasn't very nice. I was giving him a feel over. I was just feeling all over his back to make sure he didn't have any marks or any bites, and then I came across this big patch of skin that was very red and it was bleeding. It started to scab over now, which is good. I bought some cream from the pet shop, which I'll show you now, which I've been rubbing into it. It's a nice natural cream. It's used to promote healing, so you can put it on itchy skin, you can put it on scratches, you can put it on scrapes and bites, and it's just there to soothe and to help promote natural healing. So here's Mr. Badge. Oh, and as you can see, his personality has changed. It honestly has. Since him and Stanley have been separated, he has become a lot more confident. He's coming out a lot more, he's a lot braver. Look at him. Before he'd be hiding over there in the igloo, but he's coming out. He's still a very nervous piggy, but he's coming out a lot more. And him and Monty seem to get along really well. They don't fight at all. There was a little bit of rumbling this morning, but it was all good. It was all good. Nothing happened. I think it was Badger rumbling at Monty. Monty, as you know, is so relaxed and chilled out. He just doesn't care. He just gets on with it. So, anyways, here is the piggies. They're having their brekkie down here. So when they're finished, Badger's going upstairs and Monty is going down. Anyways, let me show you the upstairs. So they may run now because they are very nervous piggies. Yeah, there you go. It's okay. This is the upstairs area, which I have built. I bought some more cubes, but this time I bought the mesh wire ones. Because I didn't want these ones down here because you wouldn't be able to see in. So I bought these off eBay. I bought 20 of them, and they came with about 20 connectors, and I think that was about £30. And I love them. They're really good quality. I also like them because you can hang stuff off them, water bottles and hay racks and stuff. So anyway, this is a 1x3, no, a 1x4, and then there's another cube by there. So really, It's a 2x2 with an extra cube, so it's pretty big. It's half the size of the downstairs, so there's still plenty of room to run around. So Stanley's up here. He seems okay. I don't think he likes being on his own, but oh, there he is, he's squeaking. But he has to be up here, unfortunately. I can't have them all together, they just don't get on. So he's having his brekkie at the moment. He has tipped over the bowl. I put it in a little empty butter container. He's eating his hay at the moment. So when they're finished eating, I'm going to do a switcheroo. Badger's coming upstairs and Stanley's going downstairs so he can have his bit of a social time with Monty. So there is peace. Oh look! Badger's on his little sofa. Oh no, he's gone. So anyways, I'm loving the new setup. Really happy with it. I know it's not ideal. I wish I could have them all together, but it's not going to happen. It just was not going to happen. Badger hated Stanley. He absolutely hated him. Didn't want to be near him, didn't want to be around him, and Stanley took advantage of that, unfortunately, and bullied him a bit. So I don't know if it was a bite or not, but it looked pretty bad to me, and it's just a bit of a coincidence that it's starting to scab over and clear up now that they're, you know, away from each other. So I just think it's better they're kept separate, and Badger seems so much happier now. Look at him, just so much happier. He's not stressed at all, he's not hiding, he's coming out, he's eating. There you are! Oh, he's so gorgeous. Oh, and he's nibbling on the bars. I don't think they really get at the moment that they've got to walk around those little bars. I've just put those cubes there just to give the upstairs a bit more of, you know, structural support. Don't want it falling down or caving in, you know, so. Anyways, that's the cage today. I'll show you the cream that I got for Badger's back a minute. I wasn't quite sure what to do. I didn't want to leave it as it was because it was quite sore and it was really red, and I don't want to take him to the vet obviously because it's nothing too serious, but you know, I didn't want him to be in pain and it to get, you know, infected or anything. So I bought some tea tree skin cream, and that was from Pets at Home. I had a look on the internet to find which one would be best, and this one looked pretty good. It had good reviews. So, directions for you, so I'll just read it out for you. Apply twice daily and rub in gently to soothe and calm itchy skin, also scrapes, etc. Bandage with lint if necessary to prevent scratching. Continue to apply for a few days after symptoms have disappeared, but if symptoms persist or condition is serious, consult a veterinary. So, there we go. And this is tea tree skin cream, soothes and calms itchy skin for rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters. It's a soothing cream containing tea tree oil. Oh! Somebody just sneezed. Has been traditionally used to soothe and calm minor skin conditions, scrapes, abrasions, and help promote natural healing. So I put it on him last night, cleaned the area, obviously cleaned it with a bit of cotton wool and water, and then I put a bit of cream on. He didn't seem to mind too much. He doesn't like it being touched though at all. He gets really upset and he starts squeaking a lot, so it's obviously quite painful. So I'm just trying to be as nice as I can and make it as quick as I can, and then popping him back in with some food so he doesn't get too mad at me. Badger, you gotta walk round, look. I think he thinks he's caged in. You're not caged in, just walk around. No, I really don't want them biting the bars because it's not good for their teeth. They've got plenty of stuff in there to chew. They've got that wooden bridge, they've got some little chews down there. So Badge, you've got to walk around. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he just ran into Monty. Stanley's having some hay up here. Oh, by the way, I'd like to thank everybody who gave me advice on Badger and Stanley's little argument. A lot of people did get back to me saying it was okay and to try this and to try that, but unfortunately it's not going to work out, I'm afraid. A lot of people have said to me boar trios do not work. I wish I'd known this before I got them. I had 2 boars before and they got along fantastically. So I thought, oh, add a 3rd one, it'll be fine. No. I should have done my research. Even though I did so much research before I got them, but I never, you know, looked into boar trios and if they would actually, you know, all get on together. I just figured they would. And as they're brothers as well and they were in the same litter, they've been together all their lives, I thought it would be okay, but obviously not. But at least there's a solution. I've got enough space that they can all live separate areas. So, right, Stan, are you ready for your social time? He's been on his own now for about 12 hours, so I think he's ready to have some fun. Oh, Badger's having a drink of water. So I'm just going to let them have a bit more food, and then going to change them around. So as I said, not the ideal situation, but I've definitely seen a difference in Badger in the last 2 days. I really have. Oh, Monty and Badger. You got, and see, they get on really well, but so do Stanley and Monty. Stanley bears and rumbles at him a bit and tries to mount him, but that's about it. That's normal dominance behaviour. And Monty takes it and he accepts it. He accepts that Stanley's the boss. However, Badger just really didn't like him, and I think Stanley picked up on that and just abused it basically, and wasn't very nice to him. So I think that's the issue there. They just really didn't like each other. So it's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do. All I can do is, you know, do the best I can and try and create a nice home for all of them, and to try and give them all what they want, but to keep them safe at the same time, because I did not like it. I did not like going out the room and leaving Badger and Stanley together, because I didn't know what was going to happen. So thank you again everybody for your advice. I did have a lot of people saying to give them a bonding bath and all of that, but I was thinking about it, but then, you know, I came across the bites or the marks on Badger's back and was not impressed. So yeah, but everything seems to be really good now. Really good. I'm really happy and I'm at peace with my decision. So I know everybody's got different opinions. A lot of people say to me, you shouldn't have one on their own. I know, I don't want one to be on their own, hence why I'm doing what I'm doing and switching them around every half a day. It's not confusing them. They seem to be really happy. I think Badger really appreciates having a bit of time on his own. He seems like a bit of a solitude pig. I think he does like to be on his own, but then he can spend half a day with Monty, and I think he's got the best of both worlds then. Don't think Stanley's quite like that. I think he likes to be in company of other pigs, so I don't think he likes being upstairs on his own, but unfortunately that's what's going to happen have to happen at the moment, unless I get another pig. But oh God, I don't want to go adding another pig in, you know, and them arguing and having the same situation, having to put another one in another cage on their own. It's just, oh my God, I wouldn't be able to. I don't have the room. I would not be able to. So hopefully this will work out. If it doesn't, obviously gonna have to consider getting another one, but I really hope I don't have to. I hope this works out. So anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Oh, there goes Mons. Where's Badge? Where's the Badge? Oh, nervous piggies. Come on. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, here's Stanley. Piggies, come on, go get your foodies. Yeah, there you go. Badger's gone in there, Monty, and Stanley's gone in his igloo. Anyways, thank you again, and I'll be back with another video for you soon. Bye! Stanley. Bye bye!